Чехол для телефона имеет специальный вырез под передний динамик и специальную магнитную застежку для удерживания крышки. Чехол сделан в тонком и элегантном дизайне. Имеет специальный вырез под заднюю камеру и под задний динамик. Он открывается слева направо как книжка. Имеет специальный вырез под различные мелочи, под визитные карточки. Ваш телефон внутри чехла крепится на специальный силиконовый слой. Чтобы закрепить телефон, требуется снять верхнюю пленку. Вот таким вот образом. Снимаете пленку, крепите телефон внутри. Он отлично держится, никуда не падает и не выпадает. Вы можете поставить телефон на подставку и придать любой угол наклона, вплоть до 90 градусов. Силиконовый слой многоразовый, вы можете наклеивать телефон очень-очень много раз.
Xin chào các bạn, tiếp tục với những cái dòng sản phẩm giá rẻ, tầm trung giá rẻ thì HTC vừa giới thiệu tiếp tại thị trường Việt Nam một cái sản phẩm mới, đó là Desire 501. Đây là sản phẩm sẽ có hai phiên bản, đó là một sim và hai sim. Tuy nhiên thì phiên bản một sim sẽ có hàng trước và sau đó là những sản phẩm hai sim sẽ lần lượt về sau. Chiếc hộp máy này được thiết kế vuông, khác với những cái chiếc hộp máy của hãng đang được bán trên thị trường hiện nay. Những cái thông tin được in rất là sạch sẽ và đơn giản. Ở đằng trước chỉ có một cái chữ HTC Desire 501 và cái hình của sản phẩm. Mặt sau thì vẫn được in khá nhiều cái thông tin của sản phẩm. Mình sẽ sơ lược một số cái thông tin của cái chiếc Desire 501 này. Thì đầu tiên là sản phẩm sẽ sử dụng hệ điều hành Android với giao diện HTC Zen. Máy có bộ xử lý loại kép 1.15 GHz. Sử dụng micro SIM, bộ nhớ trong là 8GB và bộ nhớ RAM là 1GB, hỗ trợ thêm cắm thẻ nhớ mở rộng lên tới 32GB. Máy có màn hình rộng 4.3 inch với camera chính là 8 megapixel và camera phụ là 2.1 megapixel. Ngoài ra thì máy hỗ trợ Bluetooth 4.0, hỗ trợ GPS và cả NFC. Bây giờ mình sẽ phối hợp cái sản phẩm Desire 501 này. Đây là chiếc máy màu trắng. Thì sản phẩm sẽ có 3 màu. Tuy nhiên thì đợt hàng này chỉ có màu trắng. Phụ kiện trong máy gồm có sách hướng dẫn sử dụng, một cái adapter sạc, một cái tai nghe. Tai nghe dạng tai nghe thường với cái dây tai nghe là dạng chống rối. Và cuối cùng là một cái cổng cáp micro USB. Tất cả các phụ kiện đều cũng có màu trắng. Mình đang cầm chiếc máy HTC Desire 501. Chiếc máy được thiết kế rất là vừa vặn và nhỏ gọn. Các bạn để ý là từ khi mà HTC ra những cái sản phẩm design mà giá rẻ, tầm trung giá rẻ hiện nay, thì những cái mẫu thiết kế của những sản phẩm HTC đều có mang những cái đường nét giống như là chiếc HTC One. Đây là toàn bộ mặt trước của máy. Các bạn thấy là khi mà nhìn như thế này thì các bạn sẽ liên tưởng ngay tới cái sản phẩm HTC One của hãng đang được bán trên thị trường hiện nay. Toàn bộ mặt trước của máy với cái lo trong để chúng ta làm thoại và camera trước 2.1 megapixel. Thì nguyên một cái lo trong và cái camera trước được dán một cái miếng kim loại ở trên này rất là đẹp. Phía dưới vẫn là 3 cái phím điều khiển cảm ứng quen thuộc của HTC. Đây là cái màn hình rộng 4.3 inch của máy. Cạnh phía bên tay phải gồm có một cái nút điều chỉnh âm lượng. Thì cái nút điều chỉnh âm lượng này được thiết kế bằng kim loại với cái đường vân tròn đồng tâm. Cạnh phía bên tay trái Cạnh trên có một cái cổng audio và một cái nút nguồn. Cái nút nguồn này cũng được làm bằng kim loại với những cái đường hoa văn vòng tròn đồng tâm. Cạnh dưới gồm có một cái cổng micro USB và một cái microphone. Đây là toàn bộ mặt sau. Mặt sau của máy sử dụng cái đường hoa văn rất là lạ mắt và đẹp, được phủ một cái lớp sơn bóng. Thì cái vỏ này được làm bằng nhựa. Đây là camera chính và đèn led đỡ sáng. Thì nguyên cái cụm camera này được thiết kế nằm trong một cái vòng tròn, và cái vòng tròn này được thiết kế hơi lồi hơn so với cái mặt lưng của cái sản phẩm. Logo của HTC được thiết kế bằng kim loại và được gắn vào một cái nắp lưng này. Đây là cái loa ngoài. Máy dòm rất là sang trọng và cao cấp. Nhìn cái máy như thế này chúng ta liên tưởng tới một cái thiết kế nguyên khối. Tuy nhiên thì nắp sau có thể lấy ra được, do cái viền xung quanh bao trọn cái viền bên hông của máy, cho nên là máy cho cái cảm giác là được thiết kế nguyên khối. Thì ở phía sau này sẽ có thêm một cái mạch NFC nằm ở phía sau lưng của cái nắp lưng này. Đây là mặt trong với khe cắm thẻ nhớ và khe cắm sim. Sản phẩm sử dụng micro sim. Đây là pin của máy. Pin máy có dung lượng là 2100 mAh. Đây là cái giao diện chính của Desire 501. Thì cái giao diện này các bạn thấy là Desire 501 không được HTC hỗ trợ cái giao diện sen 5 chấm như một số cái sản phẩm đang bán trên thị trường hiện nay, mà chỉ sử dụng cái sen cũ. Đây là các ứng dụng được cài đặt sẵn bên trong. HTC hỗ trợ rất là nhiều cái ứng dụng trên cái sản phẩm của mình. Thì các bạn thấy là ở trong cái phần ứng dụng này HTC cũng hỗ trợ cái thiết bị Media Link HD. Đây là một cái thiết bị có thể là trích xuất các hình ảnh, ngay cả màn hình của chiếc HTC lên những cái TV màn hình to với độ phân giải ra chuẩn HD. Bây giờ mình sẽ thử vào cái phần cài đặt của máy. Ở trong phần cài đặt này cũng có thêm một HTC Media Link HD để chúng ta có thể là tùy chỉnh ở trong này, hoặc là chúng ta cũng có thể là tùy chỉnh ở trong cái phần ứng dụng menu. Bây giờ mình sẽ vào cái phần thông tin của sản phẩm. Hiện tại thì chiếc máy này đang được bán ra với phiên bản Android 4.1.1 và giao diện HTC Sen 4 cộng. Thì không biết là trong thời gian tới HTC có nâng cấp cái sản phẩm này hay là không. Nhưng mà theo mình thấy thì cái giao diện này cũng khá là hay. Mình sẽ vào thử cái phần camera. Thì ở phần camera này cái giao diện vẫn là cái giao diện cũ. HTC cũng hỗ trợ nhiều cái chế độ chụp. Đó là chụp phong cảnh, chụp chân dung, chụp ngược sáng, chụp ban đêm, vân vân. Rất là nhiều. Đây là các tùy chỉnh của camera. Đồng thời thì HTC cũng hỗ trợ một số cái hiệu ứng. Chắc chắn là các bạn cũng đã quá quen thuộc với những cái hiệu ứng này khi mà chúng ta đã sử dụng qua những cái sản phẩm của HTC. Máy có khả năng auto focus. Với những cái tấm hình chụp được thì cũng rất là tốt. Mình sẽ thử chụp thêm một cái tấm khác. Khả năng bắt hình rất là nhanh. Đây là một tấm hình khác mình vừa chụp được. Và đây là cái chế độ chụp ảnh nhanh của HTC Desire 500. Đây là cái giao diện thời tiết của trên máy này. Giao diện thời tiết này khá là hay. Thì ở trong đây chúng ta có thể là tùy chọn nhiều cái thành phố mà chúng ta cần để xem thời tiết. Hiện tại bây giờ là trời nắng với cái hiệu ứng ánh sáng với cái nhiều mây và ánh nắng rất là đẹp. Mình sẽ thử dịch web xem máy này chạy như thế nào. Tuy chỉ có độ phân giải màn hình là 480 x 800, tuy nhiên thì các bạn thấy là khi mà nhìn xa như thế này thì những cái chữ hiển thị ở trên cái màn hình cũng rất là sắc. Sản phẩm hiện tại đang bán tại Mai Nguyên với giá là 6.590.000 đồng, kèm theo các khuyến mãi gồm có, để mình đọc xem, các bạn sẽ được tặng thêm một cái pin dự phòng reloader với dung lượng là 5.200 mAh và sẽ tham dự một cái chương trình quay số trực tuyến với rất là nhiều cái chương trình khuyến mãi, gồm có 14 chiếc HTC One phiên bản vàng, 50 chiếc Media Link HD và 7.000 sạc dự phòng có dung lượng là 3.000 mAh. Các bạn có thể là lên website của Mai Nguyên và xem đầy đủ thông tin chi tiết về cái sản phẩm này, cũng như là cái khuyến mãi kèm theo khi mà các bạn mua sản phẩm Desire 501 tại Mai Nguyên. Một thiết kế đẹp, một cấu hình cũng khá ổn và một camera tuyệt vời. Sản phẩm sẽ là một cái món quà và rất là xứng đáng để cho các bạn sử dụng ở trong cái mùa Noel và cái Tết ta sắp tới đây. Xin cảm ơn các bạn.
Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll do the gaming review with this HTC Desire 501. I've already done the unboxing of this phone, so you can check out that for a general overview. And before we proceed with the gaming, let me show you this configuration also using the CPU Z application. And as you can see, it's powered by a 1.15 gigahertz dual core processor that's based on the ARM Cortex A9. And the GPU, it says, is the Mali 400 GPU. And let's look at the board. It says that the board is CSN DUG. I think so. It is based on the No-Thor chipset. It's very interesting to see that HTC has decided to use the No-Thor chipset because it's not that popular. We have seen some handsets by Sony in late 2012 and early 2013 using the No-Thor, but nobody else is using it. So it was an interesting choice. Regarding RAM, it has 1 GB of RAM. The screen is a 4.3-inch screen and the resolution is 480 by 800. And the internal storage on this Desire 501 is 8 GB, and out of that you just get about 5 odd GB. And this is the battery. The battery is a 2100 milliampere battery, and these are the sensors. So let me just get out, and we have these touch step capacitive buttons, and this is multitasking, so nothing is running. And let's start with some casual games first, and then we'll move to heavy games. And let's start with Subway Surfer. Again, the loading of games do take quite a bit of time on this Desire 501. And this is a entry-level mid-range Android phone. In India, it's being priced around 15,500 to 16,000 or so. So let me let's play the Subway Surfer. One thing I like is the quality of the screen that HTC has put. Though the resolution is not very high, the quality of the screen, that's the IPS grade screen, is actually very good. But the thing is that even on the Subway Surfer, as you can see, it was a little bit unresponsive. I did notice a little bit of lag here and there. As you can see, I saw that lag a little bit here. If you have never played this game, you will notice that it is running fairly quickly, but I have played this game a lot and I notice a little bit of micro stuttering here and there. But for the most part, I would say it is very much playable. So let me just get out of this one and let's play some other games. So let's get out of this one and we'll kill this app also, like this, wipe it away, and let's move to Riptide GP2. So this is Riptide GP2 and we just tilt the phone to steer it. And as you can see, I'm tilting the phone to extreme angles, then also the image does not fade. So the quality of panel that HTC has used is actually very good. Oops. All the graphics are getting rendered as expected. Regarding the speaker, that's also adequately loud, I would say. So actually it's playing this Riptide GP2 actually very well. I don't see any stuttering here in this game. You don't get all the effects like some of the water effects are disabled, but for the most part you'll have a good experience playing this Riptide GP2 on this Desire 501. So let's get out of this one also now. And let's move to Dead Trigger 2, which is a pretty popular game, and this is for free on the Android Play Store. So this is the starting intro level. I'll just skip this portion and move to the next part. So it's actually playing this Dead Trigger very well. It's actually very smooth, as you can see. Let's move ahead. So again, this is Dead Trigger and we are continuing.
Thanks. Nice. What do we have here? Might come in handy.
Get it off me! Get it off me! You're ready for some trouble.
So actually it's playing this Dead Trigger very well. There is no lagginess or any stuttering that I noticed. So you should have a very good experience playing Dead Trigger on this Desire 501. So let's move out of Dead Trigger and move to Asphalt 8. So let me just kill this one also. And this is Asphalt 8 and this is actually a pretty heavy game. Before we game, let me just show you the graphics settings. And by default it is set to medium graphic levels and we'll play on that setting itself and we'll use this car. And I'm using the on-screen steering controls. And I would say it's playable, but it is kind of sticky at times. The steering control is not that responsive. And Looks smooth, but again, as I told you, the steering is not that responsive with this Asphalt 8. But I'm surprised that it's able to play Asphalt 8 pretty well. Maybe it will play it much better if we lower the graphics settings. As you can see, I'm able to steer but there is half a second minor delay between my steering and the way the car is reacting. Very minute lag. And I've played this Asphalt 8 a lot on other phones, so I have an idea about it. To explain you, it's kind of, I would say, the controls are kind of a little bit sticky if you get it. As you can see, but still I'm able to play Asphalt 8 on this Desire 501. But there is stickiness. So let me get out of this one. So what do I feel about the gaming performance? As we have seen, it could play casual and mid-range games without any issues, and even Asphalt 8 it could play, so that I was kind of surprised. But on Asphalt 8 I noticed a little bit of stickiness, as I mentioned. One highlighting factor of this Desire 501 is the 8 megapixel camera that we have. Actually, I've tested this camera, I've took a lot of pictures and snaps, and the camera performance is excellent. I'll also post a dedicated camera review regarding the camera on this Desire 501 very soon, and I'll also be posting my full in-depth review for the Desire 501. So if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. That's it for now. If you found this video helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hi there, this is Ranjit, and I have this HTC Desire 501 with me, and in this video we'll do the full in-depth review. I've also made some other videos with the HTC Desire 501, like the gaming review, the camera review, and the unboxing. Links for those will be in the YouTube show notes. And this HTC Desire 501 is a dual SIM phone, and it's a dual SIM active phone. And regarding pricing, I would say it's a entry-level mid-range Android phone by HTC. And regarding the pricing, before I proceed with that, let me thank Faisal Communications for providing this unit for review. And on the box, it says that it's priced around 18,290 is what is quoted on the box, but Faisal Communications quoted me a price, street price of around 15,000 for this Desire 501. And before we proceed, let me give you a physical overview of this device. On the front, we have this 4.3-inch screen, and the screen quality is actually very good. It's not a HD screen, but don't disregard that. The quality of the screen provided is actually very good, and the viewing angles also, as you can see, are very nice. We also have a front-facing camera that's a 2.1 megapixel and a nice earpiece. But the thing is that I tested this phone with a lot of voice calls, and I would say the voice calls were clear and it was decent, but it was not the best. If I would say the best is 10 on 10, I would rate this one something like 7.5 to 8 out of 10. On the bottom, we'll see 3 touch-type capacitive buttons. That's the back, home, and this is for the multitasking. Moving towards the back, I think so this is the highlighting factor of this device. It has an 8 megapixel camera with this LED flash. Also, it has a f-stop of 2. Hence, even in low lighting conditions, the photos that we take from this HTC One come out to be really good. Actually, I made a dedicated video regarding the camera performance. You can check out that, in which I'll show you a lot of sample shots and videos that I took with this one. The only con is that the video is just restricted to 720p, not 1080p. And this is entirely made up of plastic. We have the HTC branding, and it also has Beats audio support, and this is the speakerphone. The back can be open, and you just press it like this and you pull this and it opens. The battery also is user replaceable. It can be opened, and it's a 2100 milliampere battery. Again, as it's a dual SIM phone, it accepts dual SIMs, and you use a micro SIM with this one. I did all my testing with just one single SIM, and we can also add a micro SD card up to 32 GB. Another one thing that is interesting is that this phone, though it's a budget oriented phone, it does support NFC. So that's kind of interesting. Now let me just give you the physical overview from the top. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have this power on off button, which is again made up of metal, and we have the volume rockers on this end. Nothing else. Moving down, we have the micro USB slot that will be used for charging the main microphone, and on this end, nothing. In terms of look and feel, as you can see, the phone looks actually pretty stylish for the budget, and the feel of the phone is also pretty nice. One thing is that the back is totally plasticky, and it's kind of a slippery plastic. So that's not one of the things that I like. It's actually highly slippery. Now let's move on to the phone, and it's powered by a 1.15 GHz dual core processor, and to show you that I will use the CPU-Z application, and as you can see, it's powered by an ARM Cortex A9 chip clocked at 1.15 GHz. It's a dual core chip, and the GPU used on this one is a Mali 400 GPU. Again, yeah, the Mali 400 GPU is a decent GPU, but it's kind of outdated. It's not the latest one. And the chipset on which this Desire 501 is based is the Nova Thor chipset. It's not a Qualcomm based or anything like that. And it was an odd choice because none of the other manufacturers are using this Nova Thor chipset these days. We did see some of the devices using Nova Thor in 2012 and early 2013 by Sony, but Sony also gave up. So it was interesting to see that HTC opted for this one. I'm not a big fan of that chipset, and that reflects in the performance also. Sometimes I do notice a little bit of lag with this phone. Coming to the RAM, it has 1 GB of RAM, and the screen resolution is 480 by 800. And regarding storage, we have 8 GB of internal storage. Out of that, you get about 5.3 GB. You can also add a micro SD card, as I told you. Another good thing is that this phone does support USB OTG cable, and I tested that and it works. I'll show you that a bit later. Coming to the battery life, as I told you, it has a 2100 milliampere battery. I did all my testing with just a single SIM battery, and I would say the battery life was kind of average. Nothing spectacular, nothing bad, but just kind of average. One thing I'm really annoyed is that it does take a lot of time to charge, and let me show you this. I find one thing that is very silly with this phone. For example, when it's charging, yeah, you get this light, I can understand, but this animation also continuously goes on, and you cannot disable this, and it's kind of irritating. And I think so because of this animation, it does take a lot more time to charge. So it's silly that HTC has made this, and it can be an annoying factor if you charge your phone at night and you're in the same room. So that's one annoying factor I have with this phone. Now coming to the performance and Android version, let me show you the same. We do not get any quick toggles over here, but you can access the settings over here. And again, it runs the HTC's Sense UI, hence everything is skinned. And as you can see, you notice a little bit of lag there. And let's talk about the Android version. And it's running the Android version 4.1.1, that is Jelly Bean, and it's kind of outdated. Regarding the UI, it's running the HTC Sense 4 Plus. Let me also show you the storage tab. And as I told you, out of that 8 GB, I have installed a lot of apps, etc. Hence, I have just 2.3 GB, but you'll have 5.3 GB. And you can also add a micro SD card. As I told you, I added a 2 GB SD card, and you can also use USB storage. That is, you can use a USB OTG cable and connect pen drives, etc. So that's a nice thing. Coming to sensors, it does have a auto brightness sensor, and that works pretty well. And if you leave it at auto brightness setting, which I suggest you should do, even outdoors, the screen is actually fairly legible. Again, just look at the screen. Considering the budget oriented fact, the screen quality that HTC has put in is actually very good. Now coming to the general performance, we do get this gesture. We can access up to 7 home screens on this device, and I did notice a little bit of lag here on this device because I'm used to high-end device, but if you are not, you won't notice it. But one place where I did notice that it tends to lag is that if we are doing heavy multitasking, or if you're downloading anything in the background, then there is a noticeable lag on this device. So by no means it's a lag free phone, but again, I won't complain too much considering the price point. Now, as we are connected to our Wi-Fi network, let's fire up the web browser, and we'll use the default web browser. And just notice that I am on the, I'm using the full desktop site, and this is the CNET website. And if you can see, it loaded it actually pretty quickly. And the good thing with this default browser is that if you just zoom into an area, text reflow is there. So it automatically reflows the text. So it's nice. Generally, most of the HTC phones have this feature, and this one also has it. So that's nice. As you can see, it works fine. And this is a pretty heavy website. And then also it is rendering it without any issues. Let's go to the home page. And as you can see, it had rendered it without any issues. Let's now just go to our website, that's tech2buzz.com, because we have some YouTube videos that are embedded, and let's see how well it handles embedded videos. One thing I find annoying is that regarding the multi-touch points, it has just 2 multi-touch points, and when I was typing fast, I think so that was restricting it. I'll show you that a bit later. And this is our website. Let's open up any of the stories. They have YouTube videos embedded, and let's see how it handles it. Let me move to this orientation, and as you can see, the orientation change was actually pretty quick, and we have a YouTube video embedded, and actually nothing is coming. That's kind of disappointing. Let me just refresh again. And yeah, it loaded now. And let me just try to play back this video, this YouTube video, and let's see how it handles it. I'll keep the volume at max, and as you can see, it's a little bit sluggish here. And as you can see, it is giving us an issue. We just have audio, not video. Let us also try, this is the default video app, the default browser. Let's also try this on a third-party browser like Chrome now. Regarding multitasking, you can hit this and swipe away and kill the apps like this. And I would suggest that you do this if you're try to play a huge game or something like that. And I also have Chrome browser, so let's invoke that, and let's go to our website, that's tech2buzz.com again. On this one, let's close all the tabs, nothing should be running, and let's go to our website again, that's tech2buzz.com. And this is the keyboard. It's fairly wide, so you won't have any issues typing. And again, as you can see, it actually loaded it pretty quickly. And let's open up one of the stories again, and let's see how it handles it now. This is the Chrome browser, and let's play this video now.
Hi there, this is Ranjit.
And as you can see, in the Chrome browser, it is able to play YouTube videos without any issues. There's a little bit of cracking of noise here. Let me go to full screen and see how it handles it. As you can see, there is a little bit of cracking of sound. As you can see. Let me just go back. Let's just go back. So yes, it can play back YouTube videos within the Chrome web browser, but there, as you notice, there is a little bit of lag here. Apart from this playing YouTube videos on other websites, browsing was not an issue. So that's for the web browsing, I would say. And again, it's a good idea to kill all the apps. Now coming to media playback, here also I had some decent experience actually, and for that I have two videos loaded on this pen drive, and as this HTC Desire 501 supports USB OTG cable, let's test that. And once you plug in, as you can see, my pen drive is glowing, and we'll use the MX video player. I had downloaded it, and as you can see, and we'll use this USB. As you can see, we see this USB option, and we have the two videos. This is a 720p video, so let me try that. And as you can see, it has no issues actually playing 720p videos. And again, I would say the screen quality is actually very good on this device. So let me get out of this one. It could also play actually 1080p videos also. And as you can see, let me just play this one. For the most part, many of the 1080p videos it could play, but some of them were a bit choppy. So for the smoothest video playback, I would say restrict it up to 720p. So that's for the video playback. Also, I tried the native YouTube player and I had no problems with that. Now coming to gaming, here also I had a mixed experience. It could play many of the casual games, but even in Subway Surfer, I noticed a little bit of lag here and there. Dead Trigger 2, that ran very well, but in Asphalt 8, also I set it at medium settings and it could play it fine, but the game was a little bit sticky. And I think so I'll attribute the stickiness due to the fact that it just has two multi-touch points. So that's kind of annoying that HTC cut corners here. Coming to sensors here, HTC did not cut corners, and as you can see, for example, see that lag, I didn't kill the apps. That's why this Compass app runs fine on this one. Again, as I told you, if you do heavy multitasking, it tends to lag. Hence, it's a good idea to kill extra apps that you're not using. Now coming to the camera, the front-facing camera, I just used it with video calling and it was nice. The other party said that I was very clear. And regarding the rear-facing camera, that's an 8-megapixel camera. Here I would say HTC did an incredible job. The camera performance of this Desire 501 is among the best in this price range for Android phones. The video came out to be also very good, but it only shoots video up to 720p, and also the pictures that I took came out to be really good. I've actually made a dedicated video regarding the camera performance, so if you want to check out the sample shot, please check out that video. But regarding the camera, I would say that's the star point of this device. Now coming to the dialer, we have the HTC custom dialer, and let me show you the speakerphone also. Let me just dial this number. And let's put it on speaker.
Is not valid. Please check the number and try again.
As you can see, it's pretty loud. Let's try this number. This is a valid number, I guess.
Welcome to 123 Vodafone Satellite Services.
So this is the experience I had. Some of the voice calls were very, very clear on this phone, and some were a little bit muddy. Hence, I would rate the cellular voice call quality on this phone to be about 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Now coming to the keyboard, as I told you, it's nice, and this is the default messaging app that you get. And you can use this keyboard like this, and you do have that predictive text also, so that's not an issue. And it also works in this orientation, so that's not an issue. So what do I feel about this HTC Desire 501? I would say it's a decent entry-level mid-range Android phone if you're looking for a dual SIM Android phone, and particularly looking for a dual SIM active kind of a Android phone. And your major priority, I would say, is the camera performance. Yes, you will notice a little bit of lag here and there with the device. It's not a completely lag-free phone. I noticed the lag almost every time I used it. But again, if you are a person who is not too much worried about that, and the primary issue for you is excellent camera performance, then this HTC Desire 501 makes a lot of sense. But if camera is not the highest priority for you, I would say the Moto G 16GB can be had for a little bit less. That is selling in India for around 14,000. That's overall a better device. I hope that you found this video review for this HTC Desire 501 helpful. I've also made some other videos also regarding this Desire 501. Links for those videos will be in the YouTube show notes. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this HTC Desire 501 dual SIM model with me, and we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this one. And quite a few of you have requested me to review this unit, so I'm doing it. And I want to thank Faisal Communications for providing this unit for review. And before we proceed, let's talk about the pricing. The price quoted here on the box is 18,290, but Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of around 15,000 for this phone. And this Desire 501 is kind of an entry-level mid-range Android phone, and this is a dual SIM active phone. It sports a 1.15 GHz dual-core processor. It does not specify which variant. It sports a 4.3-inch screen. Screen resolution is standard 480 by 800, and it has 1 GB of RAM. Striking thing is that the rear facing camera is an 8 megapixel shooter with the f2 aperture, so it should be good for low light photography. So let's quickly look at this HTC Desire 501, and it says that we get 25 GB of cloud storage for 2 years courtesy of Dropbox. Again, if you're watching this video in some other countries, the box might be a lot smaller. This is India specific packaging. So we get the HTC Desire 501 itself. So let me take that out and let's see what else do we get. Actually, we get the HTC branded USB charger. This is earphones that we get with this one, and this is just a micro USB to USB cable. Apart from that, we also get this dual SIM pamphlet. Let me zoom in, and it shows us how to remove the back cover and insert micro SIM and a micro SD card also. And it supports 2 SIM cards because it's a dual SIM phone. And this is the warranty statement, license and safety and regulatory guide. So let's keep all these things to the side and look at the interesting thing, that is this handset itself. Obviously most of the HTC phone, the build quality initially looks great. It's the same case with this one also. And we have the 8 megapixel camera, and let's see if it has any juice. The battery is a 2100 milliampere battery. I had already set this up, but the battery is a little bit low, so I'll just make it quick. And it's running the Sense UI. Let's just look at the settings. Let's go to the settings and let's go to about, and let's look at the software information. And it's running the Android version 4.1.1, that is Jelly Bean. So pretty outdated version of Android that we have with this one. And let's go to the display, and we have the auto brightness sensor here, but let's put it to manual for now. And as you can see, so auto brightness is there. Also we have a LED notification light on this one. And let's look at the actual storage on this one. And as you can see, internal storage is 8 GB, and out of that 8 GB you get 5.3 GB that is available to you. We also have a micro SD card slot on this phone, so you can also use that. So that's regarding the storage. Again, that's standard for the phones at this price point. And we also have the HTC Media Link HD with this one. And this is the stock HTC Sense UI that we get. Let's see if we get this gesture. Yes, we do get this gesture, and as you can see, we can access all the 5 home screens via this one. Let's look at the app tray. This is the app tray, and we also have Dropbox pre-installed, and we also have FM radio. So for people who like FM radio, that is pre-installed on this phone. We have the flashlight. Let's try that, and as you can see, that works. and we also get this WeChat and tune in radio, etc. And I notice a little bit of stuttering here. Again, I'll be testing this phone, I'll be doing the benchmarks, and I'll also try to do a gaming review. Before I end this, quick unboxing, let's look at the camera, because that's what it says a lot. So it's an 8 megapixel shooter, and we do get that tap to focus, as you can see. And actually there is hardly any shutter lag. The moment you press, it's taking the shot, so that's pretty nice. So this photo came out to be pretty good. I'll also do an in-depth review with this camera. I'll take some sample shots also. So that's it for now for this quick unboxing of this HTC Desire 501. I'll be producing a lot more videos on this HTC Desire 501, and I'll also do a full in-depth review for the same. That's it for now. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hi there, this is Ranjit and welcome to my YouTube channel, that's Kiki Ranjit, and in this video we're going to do the camera review for this HTC Desire 501. And actually I'm pretty impressed with the camera performance of this HTC Desire 501, and I have taken a lot of sample shots and videos. I'll show you that a bit later, but let's talk about the camera. The rear facing camera is an 8 megapixel shooter with LED flash, and also the good thing about this camera is that due to its low aperture, that's f2, it can take actually pretty good photographs even in low lighting conditions. I'll show you sample shots a bit later. Regarding video, it can record video up to 720p HD. The front facing camera, I tested it with Skype, and it's a 2.1 megapixel camera. And before I show you the sample shots, etc., let me show you the camera interface. It's actually pretty simple, and if you have used the HTC phones, it looks very similar. You can directly take a shot by just tapping to area, and if you click this, it takes the shot, and there's hardly any shutter lag. And if you want to take the video, you can hit this and it takes the video directly. You can also adjust and play around with the effects. Let me show you by hitting this button, and using this you can create effects, and it shows you what is happening in real time. Apart from that, let me also show you some other settings. If you click here, you can access the settings. As you can see, video quality, the max is supported is 720p HD, and regarding the pictures, it can take in widescreen format, and the largest resolution is 3264 by 1952. You can also go lower resolutions like this. Also, we do get ISO adjustments and white balance if you want to do it manually, but I did all my testing while keeping it to auto setting. And you can also adjust the flash if you want to auto, manual, or off. And if you click this, we also have some scene effects like this, and also HDR mode, panorama are there. So actually we do get a lot of options, and actually let me show you the sample shots that I took with this one. For example, these are the shots that I took indoors, and actually I was pretty impressed with the camera performance of this Desire 501. Let me show you all these sample shots in full screen mode and the videos that I took, so that you can get a better idea. These pictures were shot with the Desire 501 outdoors, and it was a cloudy day, but again, as you can see, the pictures came out to be actually pretty sharp, and the color reproduction also was pretty good. One thing I did notice is that it does have tap to focus, but when you tap, for example I tapped, it lowers the exposure. These are kind of macro shots I took around 3 inches from the subject, and they also came out good. Close-up shot. I'm recording this video with the HTC Desire 501 at the highest setting possible, that is 720p, and the audio that is you're hearing is also being recorded by the internal microphone of this Desire 501. I'm just walking around in my roof garden now, and it's a cloudy day. Actually, it just poured about an hour ago, and we do have the option to tap to focus, but it does seem to do autofocusing also. And as you can see, as I'm moving, it is trying to do a little bit of exposure compensation also. Just panning, and now I'll just walk back normally. The wind is also blowing, so there might be a little bit of wind noise. So this should give you an idea about the video recording capabilities of this HTC Desire 501 on a cloudy day outdoors. These were shot in semi-indoor conditions, and here I left flash to auto, and here the flash fired. This is one more shot, and this is in very low lighting conditions. These shots were shot in my office in completely artificial light, and here also I felt it did a good job. These shots were without using the flash, and now I'll show you shots using the flash. Here I had forced the flash for taking these pictures. Now I'm recording this video in completely artificial light in my office, and this should give you an idea how this Desire 50 performs indoors. We do also have tap to focus, so I'll just keep it like this, and I'm hitting the iPhone 5C box, and yes, it can focus to that. Now I'm focusing back to the headphones, so you can selectively focus, and that's nice. But even without tapping, it does autofocus. But if you want to quickly focus to a specific area, we can just hit the tap to the screen and it will focus. For example, I'll just focus on this blue microphone screen, and as you can see, the clock at the back is a slightly blurred, so I'll focus on that now, and that is in focus. So kind of bokeh effect also you can get with this one. So this should give you an idea about the video recording capabilities of this Desire 501 indoors. So what do I think about the camera performance of this HTC Desire 501? As you've seen from the sample shots, actually the pictures that it can take, the rear facing camera, are very good. Actually, I was surprised considering that this HTC Desire 501 is just a mid-range Android phone. And I also like the video quality, though it's just restricted to 720p HD. The video quality was also very sharp, and you could do selective focus as we have seen. The only con in the video department, I would say, was the audio department. The audio was very teeny. It was sounding like I was speaking from a tin can. So that was the only con. Apart from that, I was highly impressed with the photographs it could take, and also in low lighting conditions, it could take a lot of photographs without very less noise. Also, when the flash fires, it's not very harsh and the pictures come out to be really decent. So overall, I would say if you're looking for an Android phone in the mid-range price bracket around 15 to 16,000 or something, and camera is the highest priority, I don't think so as of now there is any other Android phone in terms of camera performance that does better than this HTC Desire 501. I'll also be doing a full in-depth review for this HTC Desire 501, so if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos de YouTube? Bueno, esto es solo un mensaje de apoyo a todos aquellos chicos nini. Nini significa no trabajar ni estudiar. En el país existen miles de millones. Y bueno, este es solamente un video de apoyo para decirles que yo sé que pueden algunos días pensar en si quiero trabajar, quiero hacer algo más o conseguirme una vida social, pero es como estar con barreras invisibles, pero es muy raro porque igual como uno dice, yo tengo suficiente con mi mundo virtual, o no sé, con esa tecnología digital, en HDTV, televisión por internet, videos en YouTube, televisión peer-to-peer, videos 3GP, todo esto, televisión vía satélite. Entonces como que uno dice, ya tengo todo lo que necesito aquí, justamente, ¿no? Además, también quiero decirles que no están solos y que, bueno, si tienen acceso a la internet, bueno, lógicamente ahora tienen acceso a internet porque están viendo este video, y algunos días pueden pensar, ay cielos, caray, esto es una mierda. Mi vida es una mierda, la vida es una mierda. Por X razón. Digamos, ay, qué familia me tocó. Mi papá es mi mamá, mi tal. Pero si miran a su alrededor, si miran a los vecinos, a toda su ciudad o a todo bla bla bla, van a ver que todo es igual y que ustedes no son los únicos así. También quería decirles, amigos de YouTube, que nunca había hecho esto. Amigos de YouTube, no sé por qué nunca había hecho esto. De decir, de hacer videos más así, al estilo videoblog, vlog, live casting también es otra. Estar transmitiendo las 24 horas tu cuarto o las cámaras de seguridad de tu casa. Es el futuro. Tú tal vez ni siquiera tengas las cámaras o el ancho de banda o las cuestiones técnicas que son mínimas y no costosas, pero bueno. ¿Qué más les iba a decir? ¿Qué más? Android 2500, estás viendo este video, gracias. Luis Fernando López Ortuño, de Tultitlán. Un lugar para vivir, un lugar para divertirse, muy cercano a la Ciudad de México, muy cercano a todo. Tiene línea de metro. Él además es metro aficionado. Le gusta todas estas cuestiones de las señales de televisión y todo esto. Eso es cool. Y todo eso. Y bueno, ¿qué más les iba a decir? Sí. Él es por mucho el único que ha localizado mi contenido en internet. Mi data, mi videodata en internet, en YouTube. Y eso es muy especial. Porque es realmente videos geniales que alguien muy interesado en las cosas interesantes y cool lo localizaría. Y bueno, creo que eso era todo. Igual seguiré haciendo videos de otras cosas que nos pasan, que nos pasa a todos. ¿Han visto esos videos en las redes peer-to-peer? En las redes P2P, por ejemplo, con el programa Chareasa 2, versión 2.2.5.0. esos videos en donde aparecen GD stuff, you know, boy lovers, KDB, PJK, todo eso, boy más man. Y todas esas cuestiones, Nambla. Y bueno, si ustedes son fans de South Park, saben lo que es Nambla, lo sabrán. Y bueno, Coca-Cola. Bueno, ¿qué más les quería comentar? Es que tengo tantos temas que ni siquiera sé de qué hablar. Ni siquiera estoy seguro si voy a poder subir esto, porque es en HD y tendré que convertirlo a MPG y está en resolución alta, y convertirlo a 320 por 240 en MPG en formato MP3, en formato más ligero, que arrancaría por lo menos una computadora de 1997 con un procesador AMD K7 de 300 MHz. Bueno, estas cuestiones volverían loco a cualquiera, ¿no? Pues en el mundo digital, todo el mundo usa estos medios, Ustream, Justin TV, todos estos medios de live streaming y todas estas cuestiones que ya hasta te venden en la tienda de la esquina. No necesitas ser un genio o alguien súper dotado para saber de estos medios, porque incluso en la televisión o en medios comunes te promocionan ya estos medios. Qué fácil se ha vuelto, por ejemplo, si eres gay y estás por siempre en el closet y te gustan chavitos, así, güeritos, así, no sé, ya sabes. Qué fácil se ha vuelto con la tecnología. Pues simple y sencillamente descargas la data, descargas el video, lo usas, lo almacenas, haces respaldo en 7 lugares diferentes. Y sí, en internet, en discos DVD, en cualquiera que sea el caso. Además, quería comentarles acerca de sí, PDS de este chico de Tokio, PDS Kaushigaisha. Los que son conocedores ya sabrán quién es. PDR Kaushigaisha. R&W Daken también. Sí, también quería comentarles acerca de que, bueno, yo soy este usuario. Sé que nadie va a ver esto, por tal vez 1, 2, 3 personas, Y eso es bueno. Una o dos, tres personas, que son ganancia. No quiero que me vean en todo el planeta. Además, ¿para qué? Además, ¿sacaría dinero de Google AdSense? Nah. ¿O fama? Nah. ¿Para qué? Ya tengo sexo virtual. Trabajo, no lo necesito. Solo para la Chokis, la Coca-Cola y pizzas instantáneas, submarinos de vainilla y litros de leche helada para los submarinos de vainilla también. Esto es super X, pero es información útil de lo que pasa hoy en día, de nosotros, los nini. Sí. Y bueno, ya les hablé de... también quiero decirles acerca de cuánta tecnología es lo mínimo que pueden tener. Bueno, lo mínimo es una laptop, un smartphone o un celular cualquiera. Puede ser uno de estos celulares Huawei Huawei, celulares asiáticos. Puede ser sin Android, para que tomen simplemente el video feed, la señal de video, de todo lo que quieran. Y bueno, finalmente un televisor. No, es smartphone, tablet y celular. Celular, laptop y tablet. Esos son los tres: celular, laptop y tablet. Aunque bueno, pueden dejar la tablet para el último, si es que no están mucho fuera de casa. Pero eso sí, la laptop es esencial. Y un celular no muy costoso para el video. Renraku saki yoshiete kuremasen ka? Soukai desu yo. Natori ga. Arigatou gozaimashita. Korekara mo nitsu oどうと言いますか、未紹介メガヘルツと言います。DOKM DTB です。横浜です。Pueden escuchar el sonido de esta deliciosura que se llama Coca-Cola. Todos en el planeta la conocen, todos en el planeta la consumen. Y bueno, seguiré hablando de cosas chidas, cosas chingonas, y todo esto. Además, ¿de qué más podría hablarles? La comida, por ejemplo. Las 5 cosas básicas, según yo, que necesitan diariamente en sus vidas. Ya les hablé de la tecnología. No necesariamente necesitan tener internet de 24/7 todos los días del año. Pueden tener internet, por ejemplo, toda la madrugada y duermen de día, que es la moda, según yo. Y sería lo cool. Descargan sus archivos MP3 de música Deep House, los disfrutan sin una conexión a internet y voilà, ahí los tienen para siempre, sin necesidad de una conexión a internet, porque sabemos que solo algo como el 14% de los mexicanos tienen conexión a internet. Y si tienen internet falla, se corta la línea. Tal vez no si tienen cable o satélite, bla bla bla. En cuanto a la comida, ya dije que son Coca-Cola, galletas Chokis, pizzas instantáneas y un extra que serían tal vez submarinos de vainilla y leche. En cuanto a dinero, pueden tener cada 3 años, cada un año, 500 pesos, 200 pesos de reparar una computadora. Y lo disfrutan en lo anterior que dije de la comida. ¿Sí? Y en cuanto a los boys, pueden usar todos estos videos restringidos que se encuentran en estas redes internas, en estas redes hidden, pero que siguen existiendo, no porque no sean conocidas o no se quieren dar a conocer en los medios de comunicación, no significa que no existan y jamás van a desaparecer, porque están hechas por usuarios comunes de todo el planeta, usuarios más que nada alemanes, brasileños, Sao Paulo, Santos, Copacabana, Manaus, Río de Janeiro y Alemania, lo que sería Berlín. Hay un tipo que se llama Paul en Berlín, tiene toneladas de estos videos. Usuario recurrente en Chareasa 2250. Y ¿qué más les iba a decir? Sí. En cuanto a lugares, places you can have, pueden tener el parque local de vez en cuando, cada 6 meses, cada 7 meses, no importa. Siempre y cuando vayan con los que viven en su casa, por aquello de que, ya saben, nosotros nos sentimos más cómodos si vamos con alguien, salimos con alguien, con mamá, hermanos, todo esto. Y en cuanto a otros lugares, pueden disfrutar del centro comercial Aurrera, Soriana, y los demás que existen como Walmart, Sam's, bla bla bla. Hey, friends from YouTube, it's great you are here right now watching my video. Today I'm going to talk to you about this kind of hidden boys who are the entire time, the entire day on their rooms without any light like this, and you are on your laptop devices enjoying all kinds of video data or any kind of great stuff like, well, you can have videos from YouTube, videos from the peer-to-peer networks. You also can enjoy deep house music with your headphones, headphones like these ones, with a branded Sony Electronics Corporation. Over here you can see the logo of these ones. It's very great, and I'm going to talk about the basic touch you gotta have. You gotta have a laptop. Is the primary device you can have. You gotta have without any kind of internet connection. But you know, today, if the neighbor have internet access, you can get in and you can have the free data line, the service for free forever. You can have your videos and favorite music stored on your device and enjoy forever. Also kiddie stuff, nude, of course, blondies, 12-year-olds, 12-year-olds. And what else I gotta say to you, my Peter friend? No, that's a joke. Peter-file. Like on the IT Crow series, you remember that episode? The dinner party. What else? Oh yeah, the food stuff. You can have solo the basics. That is, beans and soup, homemade. Made it by your mom. And if you are on the US area and not in Mexico like me, well, you will have instant noodles from Maruchan. Yakisoba is a really good one. With Coke and some chocolate like Hershey's cookies and cream and that kind of stuff. That's the basics. And on the frozen pizza stuff, I don't know what kind of brand you have in the US. Red Baron, I don't know. That one from Minneapolis, Memphis, I don't know. Well, I'm going to talk next right now about money. You actually don't have to have a fortune, hide it in your room or any kind of hidden place. You know, you are really concerned about having money for, I don't know, you don't even want, you don't even need, but you thinking about, I have to have money. That's not true. The truth is, you can be ultra happy just with the free stuff it coming into you without do anything, pretty much. For instance, you can just if somebody come in and offer to you something, and if that thing you can get access to that, well done. But you will be safe and happy at your room, at your house, with any real friends. Just one friend, virtual friends, just that. Or 0 virtual friends, with you will be happy. Now, the voice, I say already, how you can get virtually. On the real thing, it will be more kind of hard to get them. Especially if you are ultra shy like me. Being ultra shy, it's not a bad thing. It's just like a shield for protect ourselves on this ultra dangerous world we are living right now. And you know about this stuff. You can talk about this with Osama. Well, Osama is no longer on this planet. You know what he did in New York City on 2001. That is a real action movie from the real life. Well, now I'm talking about already touch, food, money, boys. Now we have 4 topics. We have the 5th one. It is the places. You can enjoy the mall, the park, a relative's house. You can go to the downtown city once in a while. What else occurs to me? I have access to my data. It's already full. It's not empty spaces anymore here. Accessing to the data. Jesus, I'm unique. I hope a lot of people going to watch this for real. From Iceland to Australia, Japan. Japan have a lot of great YouTubers. They are super great. United States. Wow. They are really great too. And of course, my own country, Mexico. Absolutely. I love you. This is a great country. Besides any kind of weird stuff we have, this is great. You don't have to feel weird because this is great. Part of America and everything. From Alaska to Australia, yeah. On Christmas Island, I can have also a few YouTubers. That would be great. Now, this is in Tokyo. Tokyo, Sapporo, Niigata, Nara, 茨城県、宮城県、福島県、all of them. Yes. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. This is a YouTuber, the super great YouTuber Héctor Iván Almaraz de Horta. From Zacatecas City to the world. Of course, the local government not going to pay me nothing for this fuck it up publicity. Nobody knows me. Not even my own family. Or my neighbors. I don't have friends, real friends. Except you, of course. But I know there are hundreds of billions of boys like me. With more luck, they have food stuff, good instant stuff, noodles, pizza, Coke, cookies, ice cream. That's all. Because their parents are on the minimal line of coolness, of really basic stuff. I'll give it to you. That it's really cool thing. And take care about their own children, their own sons. Alright? I don't want to cut this video because I have a lot of things to say to you. A lot. Really a lot. Visit my other channels on YouTube. I have great stuff from the past. Most of them get deleted. Well, the media don't belong to me, you know. But it remains a lot of good videos about the real life I have here since ever. I have a couple of VHS tapes. I have converted one of Christmas. You can see it on one of my accounts. I think those accounts don't have any problem at all with the YouTube rules, with the YouTube stuff, infringements, that shit. Well, it's not, you know. Probably they are right. They have all of these servers in Mountain View, California, who analyze your data and say, hey, you have a song is not permitted, or oh, that material you just upload, it's a copyright infringement. And you say, wow, I just wanted to share this cool video with my friend in Tokyo, with my friend in New York City, Sao Paulo, in St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota it is, Denver's Colorado, right? LA, Los Angeles, California, Rancho Cucamonga. That is in San Diego? From Cucamonga, no. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm going to keep talking because I really feel I need to say all of this stuff. Right here, you can see me. I never put the camera like this. I'm not even sure if my face can fit at this screen, or it disappear, or I'm focused, because I can't connect it, the video camera, to my TV set, because I have to put it a chair, the cables, the connectors are a lot of on the back part, and I can even see it, and I can fit with the cables to connect them, because my other TV set get broke by a power failure. My other TV set, yeah, get disabled, no longer can bring service. And that's why I'm just seeing a little screen from here, from 2 meters, 100 meters, I don't know. But I think today I really did it. This is a great picture also of this. My Coke. I don't have Coke every day, just the days when my mom or my dad buys me one. This can be super little one or a super big one, 2 liters, and this little one. Also, when I'm going to my grandma, when the shame disappear, and I'm just going fucking away to that house with my grandma. All right. What else? I need to say this stuff really faster and quickly because this is an HD video. It's probably not, because I'm going to convert it to a lower quality for being possible to upload it to the YouTube servers. But now YouTube have a really great function about if you are uploading a super big file like 10 gigabytes, 7 gigabytes, and your internet connection get gone away, you can continue with the same file, with the same upload at the next day, like for 3 days or 5, or unlimited if the connection detects activity, uploading the rest of the packets, the rest of the data of these video files. So that's really cool. Thanks to that, I can upload videos longer than 3 hours or more. That's cool. Every year, the tech of YouTube and the devices and the general tech advance a lot. That's cool. You just can watch it in a special program of tech without not being afford these kind of devices. You can buy them. You can buy any kind of new devices. They come every day, like the Google glasses. You put it down. Like I think I have one. No, wait. I don't even know where my glasses are. For doing an example of what is putting. Alright, we're going to suppose, we're going to believe this is the Google glasses. You put them here, and these things are capable of take video feed. You are walking on the street like this, and these things can record any kind of stuff you see on the street. It's like a live video footage of your entire life. What about that? I think probably it's too much touch, and but it's great. I don't care. I don't even buy them. Probably in the future it's going to be really cheap on costs and more how do we say, more brands, more factories who buy them from different providers. But so it's great to be on YouTube. It's great to send this data to the entire world, the entire planet, and more planets beyond. You can see some stuff from Michio Kaku, the Dr. Michio Kaku, about other planets who see our signals. And the SETI group, this group who captures signals from another universes and planets. I don't know, I think cool stuff, very nerdy stuff, but cool stuff. Especially if you get paid for that. Imagine that. Get paid just for capture inexistent signals and signs. For example, for instance, they are the Intelsat crowd, the Intelsat, the Eutelsat, Satmex, who these people have a teleport, a uplink downlink signal headquarters, and they on these central rooms with dishes and everything, they get paid just for monitoring and adjusting the signals on the satellites, and surveillance if the satellite is in the right direction on their orbits. Well, that's, I think, cool stuff, and they pay you for that. You gotta be telecommunications engineering or something for that. I can work on that until Intelsat. If you wanted to hire me, you can request my help. I'm an expert, for real. I'm talking really seriously. Hacking signals and everything. The intercommunications with Tokyo, NTT Docomo, KDDA, SoftBank. Yes, I am. Hey, get focus my camera. Like this. Whoa. I'm going to put over there my Google glasses. I'm Googling. I'm not Googling. I'm Googling. I'm not Googling. Right here. You can see all my movements. Right here, right now. Oh, wow. Wow. Goodbye. Da, 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 da. I can going to hear some music right now for get more happy, because I'm probably not happy right now, and I'm going to do it. I can redirect this signal from over there for you to hear, because it's more stuff. I'm very lazy. I'm not going to do advanced stuff because it's just a waste of energy you don't have, because you don't have enough food for it, and create more energy because you don't have a work, you don't have a job. You are super great, super smart for even for upload HD video to YouTube, but not enough probably for keep a job or for even get a job one time. I have a job one time, but my aunt get it for me, and I last like was 4 or 6 months over there. I was doing nothing, I was getting paid, that was great. I did some little advices about computer stuff, and I copy some papers. I walk from one building to another for deliver papers, but that's going to last forever. The company, the boss says to me, they probably watch, hey, this guy probably is not doing nothing and gets paid. And I get fired. Well, but I buy headphones, I buy chocolate cookies and Coke, Pepsi. Pepsi I was buying at that time in 2011. From 2008, from 2011, I was a consumer I was a really great consumer from PepsiCo. Pep on the New York Stock Exchange is the letters of that company, PEP. You can consult these finance advices with Richard Quest from CNN International and CBS Money Watch from New York City, WCBS. This is WCBS News. What's his name? I'm this guy, Terrell Brown. Television Tokyo Yarase desu. Television Tokyo. I'm talking right now Japanese. Television Tokyo に習っています。こうつってごめんなさい。これましたおバカたちであと出ますか。2通してますか。 素晴らしい、すごい、あと言いますか。ビデオとフィットですか。惜しいです。惜しいコカ・コーラにとっています。メントスコカ・コーラ。See ya! PDS 株式会社。Numa, yeah. Numa, yeah. The surprises now what's in me day. Numa, yeah. Numa, yeah. For a second, I think my camera wasn't recording at all. We have full charge of battery and a great free memory. For my luck, for my good luck. I haven't spent it like a lot of money. I also hacked some bank accounts and I never say to the customers, and I practically give for free that money and I never claim for that money. If I say to these customers, hey, I transfer some money to your account and belongs to me because I redirected this money from some accounts on Japan, and I used your account for like a slot. I use it like an item for transport this money to your account because I wasn't having my own bank account. So, but I also have really great money income in 2009 from some hacks on bank accounts in New York City. Thanks for that, I can afford it my HD digital video recorder and a lot of goods, as you know, common stuff. This is stuff like desserts, cakes, and the stuff who make happy to the cute boys like me. Rurikon, that's a Japanese word. I'm Rurikon. One hen, STC, STS. かわいいですね。ロリコンあります。どうもありがとうございました。どうもありがとうございました。You remember this dance who are this really famous dance with the Numa when a fat guy appears and begins to dance his own dance he creates from 2007, 2006, something like that, because YouTube creates the system of YouTube was created in January 2005. I was having an account from 2006 would get deleted. So my first account I have currently up on the network is from 2007. 2007, right? So more great stuff coming in. I think you're going to be right here with me. Stay tuned. Keep me in your subscription lists, and don't forget, you on this account can have any kind of great stuff about related with the entire universe. I'm so smart like Michio Kaku, but I'm also as pedo as was Michael Jackson, and in the same way I'm kind of stupid, an idiot like Kramer from Seinfeld. Yeah. Wait. I get an example of a boy like me, like Bud Bundy from that series, you know, for CBS. Like, right? No, wait. Oh, it's just coming in very ancient series. I gotta say about modern stuff. Modern Family. Yeah. I'm like this boy. What's his name? Jake? Yes. There's other boy named Jake from Dodge, the Fox Network series. Yes, I'm as cute as that boy, and I want him. Also, I like SVU, Law and Order SVU. On that episode, when they put it there, appears these super cute boys, and then begins the strange computer guy, or really close friend or a relative approach to the boy, and he take advantage of the boy, and they have their own, and then they going to a hidden place, lock it with the key. Those are great episodes. Or the other episode when a teenage brother get advantage of his little boy bro, and he transmit a show via internet. That was a really great one. I almost forgot to write the name of the episodes or the number of the episodes and then download on the internet. Sometimes the analog signals, the analog networks, don't show you what exactly episode is. And you gotta guess by yourself what is the episode. In case you can see some information related with the episode on the credits, seeing the name of the actors and everything, the age of the episode, and voila, you get the the name of the episode. On open television system on Mexico. It's on Canal 5 Televisa, México. Es llamado La Ley y el Orden, Unidad de Víctimas Especiales. En esos episodios donde salen los niños y salen parientes y el tipo de la computadora que se lleva al niño y bla bla bla. Buenos episodios, ¿no? Hablando de eso, what I did in English and Spanish. In English, that's great. That's better because I get more audience, more people on the planet who can understand me. Absolutely. Well, yes, I'm going to talk about the TDT, digital television. The HDTV, it's coming to our country, Mexico, and on Tijuana, the analog signals no longer exist. They put it down, and then they reactivate the transmitters because the authorities, the federal authorities of elections, requested put it back just for a short period of time. Meanwhile, the election time passed. The election time passed, and people can receive the proper publicity of the entire election stuff. Now the entire country will be down on the analog signals. 2015. I'm not really sure, but it's going to be difficult get devices, digital devices, in every house in the country. Difficult. I have to say like 1,000 words. Like I have to say like 1,000 topics about anything, everything in the universe, and yes. You wondering what is this guy? I'm that kind of guy who nobody knows, who are in a basement, who are almost dying, but I'm not dying. I feel great. I feel okay, I think, and are just waiting for some food from his close persons who are living also on the house. And then you can imagine if these people don't have a job, don't have any money. You can imagine the panorama here. The scenario of this will be super weird. We can compare this probably on the US scenarios when the parents are drug addicts and they spended all the money on drugs and left their children without any food items, or they spend the money on gambling or internet shopping or whatever weird stuff we have today on the modern age. But well, everybody say you have the power for change everything. I don't have even idea of what to do, how to begin, if I can keep the things on that flow or normal stability, normal state. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. So I don't need anything else. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm just wasting a lot of time with this HD video. I'm going to take forever to get up to the YouTube servers. And then I hope the account will be in normal state. And that way the data dump will be a reset it all. Oh. Anyways, I think I'm going to cut this right now. This is the very first time I do a video like this, talking directly to you, my YouTuber friends from the entire planet, and it feels cool, it feels great. I hope bring to you more video footage of my real life. In some places you can have the camera in hand and record all the voice stuff items, because the people get awkward. You gotta have your mobile device, your cell phone, recording with your hand in your pocket, like simulating waiting for a call in your pants, but with the camera pointing to a free space for record everything, as using it like a spy camera, or not visible camera, or more, how we can call it, more dissimulated camera, for not get awkward the people on the mall or in public places, or even the manager of the mall going to get banned the camera and pick it up when you going out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Héctor Iván Almaraz de Horta from Zacatecas City, which is on Mexico, Republican. Is just down from the United States and up from Guatemala, Belize, Central America, Latin America. Yes, we are. I'm already say goodbye, but I'm keep talking. Last thing, I think faster. The people from around here are kind of poor are not as super cool as the New York City people. Are poor and uncool. Just probably the 30% or 40% of them are super cool, like the New York City ones. Alright. We are putting off this signal off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.